Okay, so welcome to the whatever the title of this video is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be too long. It probably might be short again, but I want to get this out before I forget. So we're on our last day, 2025, about to hit the 2026, and not Genshin, Zenless has released their 2.5 patch, and with the 2.5 patch, they released these new character buffs. So just seeing how the Zenless devs are handling these buffs reminding me of how Genshin and Rina ways to handle their buffing as well. Well, not Genshin, but Wuthering ways, their so-called buffs is they're not indirect yet. So I think it's like a little trial just to see how the buffs are. So I'm try to be a little lenient. But with Genshin, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to it when I get to it, but I'll explain why the way Genshin is doing is kind of annoying me. Hopefully they change it up. So what Zenless has done, reminding me how Flagrant Order handled their buffing. So if you don't play Flagrant Order, I don't need to go in detail, but what they do when they buff characters, so there's two ways that they do it. There's the interludes, and then there's the rank up quest. The interludes is pretty much like a little short story that you just go through, and then after you finish the story, then either you might get some currency, or there are like whatever buff will go after the story. So it might be like Noble Phantasm upgrade, which is Noble Phantasm just like this thing with like a special or ultimate or burst. So that might get upgraded, or their skills might get like an extra effect. So it's stuff like that. And the rank up quest, you don't have to do a story. You just do some quick battles and then they unlock whatever, either another power up or another power up. Power up is better. Another power up. So Zenless has done something similar to that. So they have shown what the buffs do on stream, but so they introduced like this new shop. This shop, you need like 1,000 currency of this item of whatever character that you're trying to get the new buff for, and then you could just unlock the buff just right after that, right? So I like how they handle that, but it's also you get like quite a bit of currency, like 500 this currency, just by doing the little test run, so you can see what the buffs do. I like how they handle this more because they're not just buffing limited characters, they're buffing standard characters, which is exactly what FGO does. Now, to be fair on Genshin has both limited and standard characters. What I don't like is that you need two specific characters, or the new buffs won't be active. So I think doing like the little homework thing, the little short story, and then you then unlocks the buff, I think that's fine. But it's the fact that this pool of characters down on there, you might be like someone like me who don't have every character there. So like when Monster, off the top of my head I can remember is Doran, Venti, Albedo, Klee, Mona, Sucrose, Fischl, and Razor. So that's 8? Yeah, that's 8. So out of this pool of characters, I only have 4. So I don't have the limited characters pretty much. So this crap is useless to me. So Mona is a perfect example. It's not that I hate Mona. It's just I don't want to use her. Her hydro applications suck. And then I don't really see me using them on my teams. So Sucrose is a character that took me forever to get. So I got Sucrose randomly. I think it's on weapon band. I don't remember what weapon I was doing, but like pretty much by the time I got like C1 copy of Sucrose, I already had Kaza. So I just kept using Kaza and I never used Sucrose. Now I use Sucrose mostly because of Flints. If I didn't get Flints, I would never use Sucrose. Now, on my Flints team, I'm probably might show some gameplay of me using my Flints. I don't use another monster character on Flint's team. Sucro's the only monster character. So how I'm gonna use her new buff? You see what I'm saying? This is what I don't like. I'm hoping, I want to say I want to hope, but I know whenever they get to the next region, which is probably going to be where Liwa, whenever they do that, it's probably going to do the similar thing. I don't like that they're locking these bots behind like needing specific characters. Why can't I just let me do the story and I just get the new buff and then we're done? That's what F Joe does. And Zenless not doing that. Zenless not doing that. You just get this currency that you get just by doing weeklies and or whatever, or like doing these trial runs and stuff, and then you just get it, and you could just buy from this low shop and then you're done. I don't know why Genshin does it so weird. Now, to be fair, the buffs, if you do have the characters, they're good. They're good. I'm not giving crap to Genshin on that. I think they're doing good. Just buffing characters in general is way more than whatever the hell Wuthering Waves is doing. Because Wuthering Waves needed Wuthering Waves needed way more. So, like for instance, right, Wuthering Waves, I put for Lene recently. I got Encore. Okay. I don't use Encore. It's not that Encore is bad, but she need like a ton of sequences before she's even useful. And then I don't use Genshin. I'm not using Call Girl. And Ice Boy, I never got him. Thank fucking goodness, because I'm never using dude either. So you got trash characters like these, where like, Zenless on zero buffing standard characters too. Grace got a buff. Soldier, Soldier's buff is so good. And I'm more annoyed because after all these 50-50s I lost, I never got Soldier. And then I'm using a trial one, and I'm trying out this buff, and I'm like, wow, this feels good. It's not just about making the character stronger. It's just about letting the old characters keep up with new content as well. So Genshin Impact, I want to be like a little lenient with that, just because like old characters were still, well, I wouldn't say able to keep up. They were still able to clear, along as, because the reactions matter more than just owning the shiny new character. But there's still power creeping again, but like it still feels good when you can take whatever character you like and still clear. Now, Wuthering Waves is starting to hurt a little bit, and I really think they should really think about doing indirect buffs on these characters, not just locking it behind the end game and then you get the trial beats buffs. No, I want to be, like I said before, I want to be like a little lenient, just because like I could kind of tell the way they're doing this right now. It's just like it's like a beta test, I want to say. Like that's what it feels like. And Crow, that's how I feel like we're in a ways with like most of the stuff that they implement. It just feels like we're we're beta testers. And then you know, if they see that we end up liking it, then I guess that they'll try to implement it. I don't know. What I have to say though, let me wrap this up. What I have to say though, I love how Zenless implement it, because the way they implement these buffs is exactly how Figure and Order handles it. And I've been on Figure and Order for years. I'm still on it now. I'm still playing it now. I'll probably be on it to EOS. I'm gonna be real, because that's how much I like it. It's more because I like the story. The battle system, I mean, whatever. I don't care. I'm not here for that. I just like the characters, and story is great, so I'm able to keep up. And they buff characters, so that's what Zenless doing. So major respect to them. The only grab with Zenless is just they need to add catcher ratings so I can stop losing my 50-50. But Genshin, I think, I don't know if anyone ever heard the saying like 2 step forward and 1 step back. I think that's kind of the opposite with Genshin. It's like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. So I think them implementing buffs in general, it's a good thing. I'm not gonna give them crap for that. Like seriously, it's a good thing, because these characters need buff. Official didn't really need it. Official's already busted, so. But I think implementing these buffs would just, you know, a sign of, hey, we want to revisit our old characters and buff. They should probably buff Eula, by the way. I have a C3 Eula that's been benched for years and still not being used. Buff Eula, please. And then Wuthering Waves, from what I hear, PGR get buffs as well. They get these things called Leaf Skill. Hopefully they buff characters in Wuwa too. Or add catcher rating so we get some, because if we get some of these new characters, man. Because, man, listen, man. If so, with 2.0 patches, I have to say, man, I haven't been losing that much. I think I lost twice, and then I lost recently with Lene's banner. So, I mean, I'll give it like a little bit of slack there, but like, we'll see where it go. I don't want to give Wuwa crap yet, because like they didn't formally just say like this is what we're doing with our characters. Genshin Impact, I said this is what we're doing with our characters. So hopefully they stop that restriction crap. Just buff the characters. I don't mind doing a little short story. That's fine. Buff the characters. I don't want a specific pool of characters or I don't get the new buff. That's freaking stupid. I don't know why. But yeah, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna keep yapping, bro. Yeah, so again, yeah, like the video, whatever. If you don't, and that's whatever too. Just I need to get this off my mind. I probably forgot whatever. I probably forgot everything I wanted to say, honestly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's it, man. Peace.